Okay. Let's see if this is up. Good. Steam. What's this? Xbox. Today, people are going to talk about the Kai Feng experience questionnaire. Right. So I'm just going to go through this. Obviously, the video up, you guys can have a look. I'm streaming, etc. Here we go. Sure, everyone's gotten this as well, so we can work through it together. After multiple days of playing, how have your experience been? We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions for this game. Please fill out the form with your honest feedback. We take every review seriously. Thank you for supporting Where Wins Meet. Alright, perfect. Here we go. Dear player, thank you for taking the time to complete this survey for Where Wins Meet. The survey is designed to collect your feedback to help us improve the game, analyze our player base, and better understand our users. Selected participants may be invited for follow-up interviews or offline game tests. Data collection and usage. This survey may ask for personal information you voluntarily provide, your age, region, gaming preference. By participating, you agree to the collection and use of your data for the survey only. Your information will not be shared with unauthorized third parties or used for other purposes without consent, etc., etc. Mm, alright. Um, just go through this quickly. Uh, meeting. Satisfied? Are you very satisfied with it? How likely is it that you would recommend Where Winds Meet to your friends? Very likely. I've done already. Character development. How would you like the variety and balance of difficulty in the character development? Pretty. Yeah, yeah. Variety's there. Variety's there. Translations. Translations are fine. I'm just gonna go through this quickly. How satisfied with you with the form, content of in-game purchases? I'm not really touched on that much. I've looked at it. It's okay. Are the multiplayer modes and social interaction systems fun and fulfilling? Yes. Yeah, it's fun, fulfilling. Hmm. What would you guys say? I say it needs more. There needs to be more online content first of all. So it is fun. The stuff you do is I don't know. Outpost could be a bit more fulfilling, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe longer maps instead of more maps. Don't know. Just my opinion. How much freedom and enjoyment do you experience while exploring? Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want whenever you want, and things keep happening. It's awesome. It's epic. Does the game run smoothly, or do you experience lag or stuttering during gameplay? Nah, it runs pretty smooth, except for PvP sometimes, but I think that's my connection, so I'm gonna keep that at 5. We'll keep an eye on that one though. Combat mechanics. How would you rate the combat system, specifically the controls? Strategic depth, overall satisfaction of attacks, abilities. Combat is amazing. Combat's pretty much amazing. You guys did great work on that. Story building. I am not a story person, but I will say the story is very good. I will say if you're the type of person like me, where you just like button bashing through the dialogue and end up choosing the wrong option. Like I remember this lady with a baby. I just like couldn't sleep that night, man. So this lady with a baby and like saw a whole backstory, and she took some money or something to help feed or get medicine for the kid or something. But I was just button bashing through it, and I was like, yeah, didn't make the best choice there. But yeah, this hope I have to carry that one with me. I have to carry that with me for the rest of my life. So yeah. Ooh, yeah, just had to get that off my chest, you know. I have to go to confession. I'm not Catholic, but yeah. See what I can do there. Okay. Yeah, story building is really good. Visual style is amazing. Immersion, how absorbed in Zhenghu. See, I can't even really pronounce this stuff, but yeah, just bear with me. Does it feel like a living, believable universe? Yeah, man, everybody can jump really high in this universe, I will say, but everybody can jump and like, you know what I mean? They move different, man. I don't know why they need horses, but I guess they get tired sometimes. What's this experience of the user interface? That's pretty good. Open world design. Does the game world feel realistic and engaging? Yes, it does. How alive or interactive does it seem? It seems pretty alive. There's things just keep happening. It's like real life. You were to go outside and walk around. You know, you bump into someone will ask you for something. There might not be a little kid asking you to, that asking you to show you how good you are at sword fighting or something. But I don't know why he's my young master. He keeps calling himself my young master. I tell him he's not my young master, but yeah, this little kid. He's like probably about 6 years old. Apparently, he's my young master. You know, he's teaching me how to sword fight and using various different weapons. First of all, who's giving this kid weapons? But yeah. Technical performance. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I have some issues with the pad. Doing combos. It's a bit slow. Yeah, the game's been running pretty smooth. I will say technical performance. I'm gonna put that 5 star because I think you guys do put something in there later on for the pad. So far in your experience, have there been any moments that you didn't enjoy or that caused you to not want to keep playing Wavensmeet? No, there wasn't. Tell us any specific problems. No, there hasn't been any problems. I would say lack of things to do. When you play a lot like I do. Yeah, you end up putting a lot of hours in and you go through content really quickly, but that's pretty much the only problem is going through content very quickly. But it's yeah, it's pretty good. So I will say for the more competitive, we'll use the word competitive players, we tend to go through the content very quickly. Like my playtime went from I don't know like a solid 4 or 5 days to just a couple of hours. Do you mean over like a 48 hour period instead of like like an everyday. Obviously, I'll log in every day sometimes, but yeah, just less and less needing to because less to do. Yeah. Next, what factors primarily motivate you to continue playing where winds meet? Choose up to five. What factors primarily motivate you to continue playing that? Me, I'm not a puzzle game person. I don't like the puzzles, man. Too much thinking. My brain hurts. Character progression, leveling up, of course, competitive play. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Mini games. I like pitch pop, but nah, you're right, mate. You're right. Nah, see, the thing is, I wouldn't get rid of any of these. I wouldn't get rid of any of these at all. But yeah, obviously, everyone's got their preferences. Scenery. Wanting to uncover more of the storyline. What am I looking for? I'm looking for PvP. I'm looking for grinding gear. Okay, building freely, building houses. It's nice to have. How many of these can I pick? Five. It was like three last time. Investigation, immersiveness, exploration, social. All right, let's go social. Building, uncovering more story. Oh, here we go. Collection, hunting for items, chests, achievements. Do, 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 do. Not so much collection as farming. Um, House building is okay. I mean, I'm not gonna build a house for a long time, but that might be something to do. Wanting to uncover more of the storyline. Actually, did a few quests building houses. Were actually really simple. I liked it. Remember one of the story quests? There was some sort of like a blueprint as well. No spoilers here, obviously. Yeah, it was like a blueprint, so it's kind of like you can see where you should place the blocks, like a blue outline type thing, which is pretty good. So I imagine like if you could buy like a castle blueprint, for a ridiculous amount of money on the market or something, and then just go fill in the blocks once if you've got the materials and all that. That'd be pretty cool to help people build really nice things. So if they can do it in the story, why can't they sell you a blueprint that you can just put down somewhere in the open if you own the land or something? I don't know. For me, I just right now I'm just renting a couple of houses in the city in the game actually. Supposed to increase my storage, I believe. That's a fun tip there for any new players. Didn't figure that out for a bit. You can increase your storage, your bag space and whatever by renting houses. Where are we now? Still on this. Wanting to uncover more of the storyline. Yeah. How's this thing? I really want to see where that goes. I really want to see where this goes. The housing story. Uh, do, do, do. Mm, I haven't done it yet, so let's get rid of that. We're gonna put. Yeah, let's see the visuals. The game looks good, man. Looks real fucking good. Like, forgive me. Pardon my French. Looks real good. After playing for a while, do you still have any of the following complaints or issues? There are lag, stutters, performance issues. No. Atmosphere feels weak and fails to draw players in. No. I think you guys attract quite a lot of players. The interface is complicated and not user friendly. I had that at the start of the game. The whole menus thing. I don't know if it's just the type of game where I couldn't find anything, man. Felt a bit stupid. Maybe it was just me. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube, people complaining about that. And yeah, I found it a bit annoying. It was a bit frustrating at the start, but like obviously you get used to it, and now it's like second nature to me. So you will get used to it like very quickly. Won't take you long. But yeah, it's a bit confusing at the start, but they are working on that. They did ask this in previous questionnaires, so I'm guessing they're just asking how is it now. Obviously, I wouldn't really know as a new player, but I mean, existing player. The online or co-op mode experience is not enjoyable. Yeah, I log in to play the co-op mode basically. Co-op online mode is what I basically log in to do my dailies, dungeons, get some new gear, that kind of stuff. So, uh, yeah, so no complaints there. The open world feels undeveloped, lacks immersion. The graphic models, very low quality. The intensity and in-game purchases are off-putting. Poor localization. No, the gameplay lacks diversity. Feels stale. Diversity feels stale. Gameplay. It doesn't. There's just not as content. It's just content. That's it. I find the game objectives confusing and often feel lost about where to start. Mm, that's one open for discussion. I would say mostly not. Mostly not. It obviously is a game where it's open world. You run around, do whatever. It's like GTA, innit? Run around, do whatever you want. So I guess you can feel lost in the fact that there's lots to do. But once you finish like the main quest line, lost chapters, encounters that you do have. Obviously, there's more that you haven't encountered yet. That's why they're called encounters. Basically, where was I? Yeah, you're gonna be like walking around looking for encounters or just going places you haven't, going into things, completing stuff. So yeah, that's that. The art style is unappealing now. World exploration feels restrictive, unrewarding now. Tutorials are unclear. Tutorials went over my head. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I think I can read. At least I believe I can read. The translation wasn't bad at all. The translation's pretty good. Trust me, I've worked in localization. Um, yeah, everything's pretty good, but just the tutorials, man. They kind of happened and then they were gone, and then like I'm saying, like everyone's grinding. You're up like 18 hours. You're pushing for. You're not paying too much attention to it, and it's gone. And then you're like, oh crap, where do I find this? Like, where do I find my Arsenal for one? Like, I bet a lot of you guys can relate to that. Where's the Arsenal? Or where's the mystic ways? What's the difference between inner ways, mystic skills, all these kind of skills? Like, where are they and like flicking around the menus and that. Anyway, scroll down, see more options. I haven't seen any tutorials in a while because I'm quite far in the game anyway. So, well, up to whatever current content there is. There's nothing here about more content. Let's put it in. Give us more online content. Online content. Let's get that MMO feeling, that vibe going. I'll spend for a few days. How would you rate the experience? The map's pretty good. I prefer Kin. Is it? what's it called? Is it kid? I can't remember what it's called. I haven't played this area. It's good. It kind of grows on you though, because I don't know. I guess you kind of you fall in love with your first area type thing, and then you go into a new area and it's all you don't know anything. They've got like a different currency and all this madness, and I'm like, I want to go back home, man. Why you burn down my village, dog? Sorry, spoiler there. Anyway, um, yeah, I say I'm satisfied, somewhat satisfied. Yeah, I'll put somewhat satisfied. I want to see some more. I want to see some more stuff. What are your thoughts on the main story in the Kaifin area? Um, I haven't played this area. The story is really good. Yeah, this one is. I was telling you about the baby, man. I wanted to go back and fix that. Just let her have the money. It was like, you know what I mean? I could even put her and the kid up in one of my houses, man. It's in the same town. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't even let her off with some money to save the baby, man. The baby's alive though. Don't worry, the baby's good. I think the dev saved the baby. Thank you guys for having my back there. Where are we now? Okay, multiple choice. For the following story element, please select the statements you agree with. Characters, identities, relationships. The identities and relationships between various characters are clear. What do I agree with? I agree with all of these. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's read it properly. Okay, story presentation. The story is well presented. Yes, it is. Localization. Story text and voiceover translations are clear and help me understand the story. Yeah, they are. Distinctive characters. Important NPCs such as Yinging and the God of Avarice are vividly portrayed. Yeah, I remember Yinging. God of Avarice, God of Avarice. Oh yeah, big dude. Yeah, I killed him. Was it? The story has a clear structure, and I am able to understand what was going on. Yeah, I am. Yeah, the only thing I don't know what's going on is what's it? The Lord of Granary, Granary. Is it Granary? Whatever. I don't know, man. I'm not very good at English. My English no good. Yeah, it's a weird story. I didn't find any rice. I didn't find no grain in that story. And all the way to the bottom of the caves, no grain, man. The plot advances, appropriate pace. Yes, it does. Character immersion. I feel immersed in the story from the main character's perspective. Yes, I do. I mean, man, can I go back? Can you like give me back that storyline so I can just like, yeah, make sure the baby gets medicine and I just want to make sure. I just want to go back over that one, man. I just keep thinking about it, Okay. Now that you've had more in depth experience for the following parts of the Kaifin area, please select the statements you agree with. There's a reasonable amount of content. No, yeah, you can run around the world. There's stuff to do there. I'm talking about going online and grinding some dungeons and getting some loot going, or pushing like I don't know some higher tier, master tier, mythic tier levels, and like online content. Even if it's it's just one piece of gear that you get, something to do. Yeah, the old energy thing is yeah, it's kind of stopping me. I mean, you can keep farming, upgrade materials, but how much can you really upgrade, man? I mean, you can make loads more builds if you want, but it's up to you. Do what you like. I'm gonna go with 4 star for that one because I want more content online. The cultural backdrop is well developed and rich with regional flair. Yes, it is. This game offers a fresh experience compared to similar games with zoned areas. This does. It's one of a kind. We all know that. That's why we're all here. Areas and scenery load smoothly, and I can navigate the map without lag. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. It's like I remember when Dark Souls started doing this. When there was when you'd run into these different areas of the map, there's no loading and no load screens. I think they were like one of the first for me anyway. I started doing that. Outside MMOs, even some MMOs. You know what I mean? Like even World of Warcraft, you have to load to go into the city and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like Dark Souls was doing that in that kind of heavyweight 3D high graphic design type thing. Um, yeah, they do it very well, and their game looks amazing. I don't know how they can do that, but yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Scenery, weather, vegetation looks good. Looks good. Yeah, and even if you turn it down, it still looks pretty good. Sorry, I don't have time. The map terrain is well designed. It's easy to find and explore destinations. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me think back to when I was navigating things. Um, yeah, yeah, it was fine. The only problem is the quest with the clues, the treasure map ones. Now that I can't read the treasure maps, man. That's crazy. I don't know if I need to go to Specsavers or something. I don't know, man. Treasure map. I mean, there are treasure maps supposed to be difficult, but like the terrain is like they'll show like lines on them, but the lines are like grayed out on the map. I don't know, man. I'm complaining. I don't want to whine. Let's go. Wait, where are we in this now? We're only halfway through. Okay. So far, how would you rate the following social gameplay modes in Where Winds Meet? Hmm. Signpost mode, creating signposts. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, they're really helpful. Really helpful. They do expire, so yeah, but there's lots of people coming into the game anyway, so they should still be there. People who add them in. Well, I hope you guys still have those coming in because yeah, there's a lot. So I've put a couple down. Finding chests on the waterfalls and stuff. Put those down. Help people out. They've done that for us as well. For me, um, yeah, makes your experience is so much smoother with the signpost, man. It's really good. It's like Dark Souls, yeah. It's really nice. Multiplayer open world. Actively switching to multiplayer world. Yeah, it's fine. It's super easy to do. Yeah, just click on the little icon on the top of your screen. Click online. Done. Yeah, or just go into your menus to queue for a dungeon, boss fight, etc. Solo world co-op. Healer, fighting bosses. Healer is a mechanic. I am a healer. Um, I'm not part of the healer faction. Because yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to go a different way in life, But I do want to be a healer at the same time. So obviously, yeah, the healing thing is pretty cool. Like, you go into people's games, or they come into your game, so you meet in the online world, and you perform like surgery on them type thing, like get rid of whatever illnesses they have, broken bones, sometimes magic affecting the mind, going crazy, stuff like that. Like I had one thing where I can't remember what it's called, affecting my head, my mind, some spell. So every time I hit something, I take damage. So like imagine you're in a boss fight, and every time you hit the boss, you also take damage from, and the boss hasn't even hit you. That one's dangerous. Yeah, so you need healers to get rid of that for you. Um, that's pretty cool. You make a bit of money from it as well. People always asking for it because obviously, I mean, if you have a debuff like that, you want to get rid of that. That was the craziest one I've seen, man. I went into fighting, was it Yidao? Yidao, the guy with the scimitar. I went into fighting him with that one. I was like hitting him and taking damage at the same time. Yeah, I wasn't very smart. Yeah, yeah, that's really cool. Very satisfied with that. Posting, accepting bounties. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I stole a horse or something. Oh, yeah. I've had the funniest playthrough, and I'm telling you, this game is fun. It's really fun. I was, I don't know, like I did some kind of petty crime in one of the towns, and got bounty hunted, and then some guy put a hit out on me. Put a hit, so like I get like a message saying this guy's accused you of stealing something or something like that, and and I'm just like, okay, cool. And there's like an option to just put a bounty out on him for talking shit. so so I'm just like going to put a bounty out on this guy. I'm just like, you know what? Instead of me going to deal with this, whatever this is, I don't even know where it is or where it happened. I could have been in the house and like opened the chest or something. Yeah, so I was just like, you know what? Let me just put a bounty on him. So I just put a bounty on the bounty board. But obviously in this game, it's not like going there to kill him. It could be that, who knows? But obviously someone accepted it because I've got it on the bounty board saying it was completed. So you got scholars as well. I'm also a scholar. I'm a healer scholar as a profession. So basically, you do talking, gift to the gab, that kind of thing. So someone went and talked it out for me. So they've accepted the bounty. I'm guessing they got paid for it. Well, I think I paid for it, didn't I? Anyway, yeah, yeah. So that's interesting. Imagine that in a game, huh? It's a crazy story. I'm just there doing my thing, and it's like message comes up like I've been accused of this. Da, 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 da. I'm like, what? What the hell? I'm just like, let me just put a bounty on this guy, man. Just get it resolved, man. I can't be asked to go do it myself. And yeah, luckily a scholar went and talked it out with him, and I think it was a real player actually. Like, so professions are like that. Yeah, like the old age lawyers. Anyway, what was this? Where was I? Post accepting bounties. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's lucky someone didn't go kill him. I thought that's what would happen. Of course, I didn't. I just thought someone would go talk to him. Who said that? What? World chat, including Windtail Lounge. I don't know what that is. Um, Windtail Lounge. I probably do, but can't remember. World chat's fine. It's hilarious. Red letters, man. Red letters. What I'm gonna say, you guys figure that out on your own. Group dungeons, teaming up with others for sword trials or heroes realm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, doing that as a clan as well is really fun. Voice comms and everything. That's pretty cool. Joining small groups such as guilds, sworn cohorts, partnerships. The partnerships thing, I don't know what the hell that is, man. It's like I thought that was the co-op thing at the start. I need to try that out a bit more, and I'll let you guys know. Joining small groups such as guilds, yeah, etc. Yeah, I'm part of a guild. That's really fun. Oh yeah, and your guild hall as well is massive. Like it's like a massive stronghold. Loads of space in there. I wonder if they let me build in it. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think the guild leader will be happy, but they have a massive PvP ring in there. So obviously, like you can go there with your guildies and you guys can duke it out. You know, one of the guys in our guild was really good. You know, it's like he was nearly top of the PvP rankings. He kicks my ass, man. I was after I lost to him so many times. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely doing PvP in this game, man. This guy, he kicked my ass, man. He's really good. Shout out, shout out. Um, was it joining small groups such as guilds, sworn cohorts, partnerships, etc. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the PvP ring and the guild hall is pretty cool. Mini games, e.g., Go Moku, Graceful Melody. Uh, yeah, the mini games are pretty cool. Arena, amazing. Love the arena. Arena is awesome. Required. Uh, yeah. Do the following statements about social gameplay in Women's Beef match up with your own experience. How long is this question? Anyway, the group dungeon mechanics are fun and innovative. Yes, they are. They're different. They're different. I play healer. I play healer and DPS in the group dungeons. Yeah. So healing is really fun. At the start, you need your inner ways. I would say you need your inner ways. I did it without the inner ways actually, but you need to focus on healing heavily if you don't have all the stuff. But the gear should get you through. And it's very easy to get. You know, you get it done in a day or two. Or two. The social atmosphere is pleasant. Yes, it is. There is a diversity of social gameplay that is fresh and fun. There's a diversity of social gameplay which is fresh. Social interaction, not forced. The game is fine for those who like to go solo too. Yeah, yeah. So you got your solo gameplay that you're playing. You can jump over into the online world, continue it, or do it with someone else, or bring them into your world, or jump into their world. You know what I mean? It's it's open to do whatever you want. So if you just wanted to progress some things on your own, you can do that quite easily. It's pretty cool. Social relationships, guilds, partnerships, sworn cohorts, etc. are diverse. Yes, they are. Partnerships I need to look into more, like I've said. Single multiplayer worlds are distinct, and switch between them is convenient. Yes, it's very simple. Like I said, click the button at the top of your screen. Click online. There's only two options there. The multiplayer mini games are high quality, the instructions are clear, and the gameplay is smooth. Multiplayer mini games. Multiplayer mini games. Have I played much multiplayer mini games? No, I haven't played much multiplayer mini games actually. I need to try that. But the ones I have are actually okay from what I've seen. I'm very selective in what I do. Mostly just PvP, but PvE, PvP. Actually, I'm gonna do some of that today. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do some of that today. I'll do some on stream on YouTube. You guys can, if you don't catch the stream, you can watch it on YouTube later, and you'll see they have like a whole section of these activities that you do with other people. Yeah, apart from just combat all the time. Um, but they do have like what do you call it? What do you call it? Like like Call of Duty or is it PUBG where the circle's closing, like PvP area where you just dropped on a map and the circle's closing and you're just like fighting your way in, collecting gear and all that stuff. That's quite cool. That's quite different. You get given builds as well, so and obviously you can loot weapons and you can change your build if you want. Um, make a nice build. Sometimes they give you quite nice builds as well, though, to start off with. So that's pretty cool. So you got like that kind of PUBG type thing in it as well. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this stuff, but maybe I'm not watching the right videos. You see a lot of like arena type combat, but you don't see a lot of that stuff. That's pretty cool. It's like playing PUBG with swords, man, and spears. Multiple choice so far. Which of the following development modes have you tried? Get Arsenal sets, everything to do with that. Maxed out 2 weeks in a row. Well, two content rollout in a row. I'm almost maxing out my enhancements now as well. Just got my armor sets to do. Set effects, yes. Obviously, tune in your gear. You get additional effects and stuff like that. Set effects, obviously, set bonuses. And the thing is, you get two sets. Like most games, you only get to wear one set. You get to wear, sets. There's a set with your weapons and jewelry, and then there's a set with your armor. Your armor, legs, gauntlet, whatever. So you have two sets on. So you can have like a defensive set, and an offensive set. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. So you mess around with that. And obviously, I play healer and DPS. I play Inkwell fan, umbrella, and then I play Panacea fan with the Soulbound umbrella, which is a full healing. It's a healing umbrella, healing fan. So it's like I've got the two opposites. I got the DPS fan and the healing fan, and DPS umbrella and the healing umbrella. Everyone ends up with every weapon anyway, but yeah. Yeah, so obviously the sets for the healer is really good. You kind of really need that. Kind of boost your healing quite a bit. You know, you'll be hitting like a million healing and stuff, over a million. And that I'm still wearing like 51 gear as well. 56 gears out right now, so can still hit over a million healing quite easily. Inner ways, yes. Inner ways, I had to wrap my head around that a bit. I had to wrap my head around that a little bit. It's just basically just having perks. It's considered perks. You know, this one when you're healing with crit, you do more damage, whatever, etc. As a healer, you'll have stuff like when I revive you, you'll revive with 75% health instead of 25. Stuff like that. Um, yeah, and obviously boost your healing, boost your damage, crit, that kind of stuff. It's perks basically. Think Call of Duty or anything in a ways, but also you have to upgrade them, and to upgrade them, there's a different loot that you get. They have their own loot boxes, little chests that you get with scrolls. You need a certain amount of scrolls for each level of upgrading them. But you can kind of like trade off the ones that you don't need into general currency, like general in a way currency, which you then convert, which you then you kind of RNG it again into into getting whatever you want again. So say I got loads of half of them I don't need, I turn them back into like pages or something, and then those pages then you turn into boxes, and then you open the boxes again, and they give you random innerways within that kind of box. Each box has different ones which you will get, so it's more targeted. So it's not just completely random everything in the game in a box. It's you've got like a box which is more towards healers or range DPS, like magic fans or whatever. So that kind of box that box covers both healer and damage for me, because obviously they use similar traits. Um, they're not the same perks, but they're very similar. So that one box will help cover both your healer and my DPS. So I got quite lucky specking in that way. Mystic skills upgrades. Yeah, mystic skills are pretty cool, man. These are like side abilities. So you got your main abilities, your main three or four abilities, and then you got another like your RT version of those abilities, RT abilities as well, which is like Tai Chi, like throwing people away or like breaking combos, like people spam attacking you in PvP. You can just like use one of those, which basically put super armor on and basically knocks him off or deflects him, or you know what I mean, or like knock him in the air and stuff like that. So you can do your combos, But you can be creative with them, loads of them, or breathe fire, or like just whip out like a massive bamboo stick and start beating him with it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um. Okay, what's this? Okay, let's move on. We're going through this slowly. Talents. What are talents? Unlocking, upgrading talents. Um, I'll have to go back to the game. I can't remember. I'm brain dead. Been talking so much. Anyway, let's move through slowly. Martial arts. That's basically your weapons. Martial arts. Like sword fighting, spear wielding, whatever you want to call it. Just call it spear, sword fighting. Um, you know, the fan, the umbrella. Those are different martial arts. The weapons you're using, and obviously you unlock them um, by either playing the missions and going in, and they train you, Or like the way I've done it mostly is by sneaking into those places which you probably will have quest there or should have done quest there, depending on your sect. Your sect is like your what do you call it? Your sect is like the kind of community that you're a part of or whatever. What do you call them? Can't can't remember the word for them. So like the thieves guild in Skyrim and stuff like that. Yeah. So basically, like, your sect will have their weapon as well, like the silver needles for the healers, and they have the healing fan. But I just kind of just knock into everywhere and kind of just like there's like a little perch that you can stand on and kind of copy all their moves until you learn it. So you just like it's pretty cool if you think about it. You just like snuck into this like this place where they train people to use these weapons, and you're just like hidden behind the corner somewhere, just like learning the moves there. You're just hidden behind like I don't know, like a statue or something, just practicing on your own because you can't. They won't let you in because it's like sacred to their group, right? So that so that if you try to go walk through the front door, they'll attack you. So you just sneak in through the roofs or whatever, go behind, and then you just copy their moves until yeah, you have like a 3 minute window of like trying out you have to basically press the buttons at the right time to learn the different moves until the bar's full, and then you acquire the ability to wield that weapon. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So that's what it's talking about, unlocking them, and obviously upgrading them. So you level up your martial arts as well. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm leveling up four. It's like two fans and two umbrellas. So I'm leveling up four martial arts at the moment. There's loads. Obviously, you got the spear, and it's like two types of spear. Um, the rope darts. That's the one with the rope with the daggers at the end of it. Yeah, and you obviously you got your sword and whatever. Yeah, breakthroughs are so after like every 10 levels or something, you have to break through, which is like going to the next tier for that martial arts. Breakthroughs happen with inner ways as well. Um, so it's basically going to the next tier of it. Getting better and etc. And it might need a look. Like the good thing about it is when you break through, there's like rare materials that you use to break through, but you don't need it for every level after. So you break through with the rare materials, and then you can start leveling up again. It might be different materials, but they're a lot more common. But yeah, the reason why I mentioned that, because if you're breaking through like nine martial arts, you're gonna run out of that rare material. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like I just about managed to get through breaking through with full martial arts. So be mindful of that. So obviously it's only to get you through that barrier of like say 10 to 11 or 20 to 21. It's just to get you through that barrier. But if you're doing that, and obviously my your weapon level is gonna be equivalent to your level, right? So you're breaking through every 10 levels, and you've got four weapons, and say you only got about 50 of that material. Yeah, I mean, and you need like 10 per breakthrough. So you gotta think about that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I advise you to pick your main weapons wisely, and you will have enough. Like right now, I could easily get some more weapons up. But yeah, which reminds me, I need to level up my weapons are at 55 at the moment. I think the cap's 60, so I should be able to get to 60. Hopefully, I don't have to break through. I think I will do. I'll need to break through because I think right now it's every 5 levels. So yeah, there you go. Be mindful of that. Melodies of Peace. This is something I'm messing around with, like oddities and stuff like that. Like little kind of talent trees, like side talent trees. You find these NPCs around the map. So when you're gathering these random stuff like golden grasshoppers and purple butterflies and blue butterflies and I don't know weird flying pigeons and all kind of mad creatures. You go trade them in, and you get like a little trait boost, like plus what? They're mostly for like your substats like constitution, coordination, That kind of stuff. That's what oddities are mainly upgrading. But there's some things in there as well that you get. Can't remember off the top of my head. It might be something to do with I want to say mystic skills or movements, stuff like that. Movements, like running super fast and that kind of stuff. But yeah, you guys have a look at that. You guys have a look at that. I'll look into it a bit more. I did it because I couldn't equip some pieces of gear because I didn't have enough coordination or constitution or whatever. And I figured out constitution you can just like go, it's a good farm outpost and stuff like that. So that's a good tip. Yeah. So yeah, oddities. Yeah, and then there's another one, melodies as well. Yeah, there's like oddities and melodies. They've worded it here as one thing, but to me, I think it's like two things. It's two different NPCs that's doing it. Yeah, with two different materials. Anyway, gear tunings. That's like so. Yeah, that's the gearing upgrading thing in the game is pretty cool. So you got your enhancements. So that's just like enhancing the slots. Yeah, so that's permanent, similar to BPSR, like Blue Protocol. You upgrade your hand, your left hand, your right hand, your legs, whatever. That's standard. You don't have to do that for every weapon you use. Standard across the whole game. That's awesome. So I tend to do that quick as much as I can, and focus on that because obviously that's for every weapon you'll have that upgrade. Yeah. And then there's upgrading the actual items. That's tuning. That's what they're talking about here. Upgrading the actual items where you basically upgrade like the piece that you're wearing, like the sword that you have. It's not upgrading every sword, by the way. It's just that sword. And then you have upgrading your martial arts, which is like your sword fighting or your spear wielding or whatever. And then you can upgrade that as well. So that will be across all spears, obviously. So yeah, there's multiple levels of upgrading, which is pretty cool. So you can get a lot of power there. Yeah, you're gonna need that for PvP. So yeah, bear that in mind. I haven't explored it. I explored all these pretty much. Damn, I've put in the work, huh? What are your thoughts on character development listed here? Gear enhancements, arsenal effects. It's pretty good. So your arsenal is the way I like to think about it is put your old set, which you've spent so much money on upgrading, into this trunk, this chest or this trunk, and get a little bit of stat added onto your character. So like in games where you swap out pieces, the old stuff you just get rid of them. You know what I mean? It's like all that time and resources you spend on it is gone. In this game, you can put it in the arsenal, and it will add a bit of stat to your character. So, and they keep the arsenal. So there's like level 41 arsenal, level 51 arsenal. So those are like your breakthrough levels. 41, 51. 56 is gonna be the next one, I believe. Yeah. So that's pretty good. So you haven't wasted your last 2 months grinding this piece of gear or this set and upgrading it, and then you have to just destroy it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can put it in the arsenal, get a bit of stat, and you keep your arsenal. So it's like you only get a little bit of stat from it, like 200 gear score, I think 200 300 gear score. You can go in there and look at it again if you want. I don't know if you want to go look at your old sword, the good old days. Remember when I used to kill pigeons with this one? This one now I kill dragons. I don't know. Whatever tickles your fancy, man. Alright, gear tuning, we talked about that already. Inner ways, yes, pretty good. Healing ones are awesome. Mystic skills, yes. Upgrading them pretty simple. You just go into there. There's resource required for it. Click upgrade. Same thing with everything in the game. Breakthroughs. Martial arts, unlocking, upgrading, and breakthroughs. Yes, we talked about all that stuff. Melodies of peace, oddities. We talked about that as well. Talents, unlocking, upgrading. We're very satisfied with this stuff. We'll continue. Was it Different development paths have their own unique strengths. Uh, do the following statements about character development and where wins meet and match up with your own experience. Different development paths have their own unique strengths. Yes, yes, yes. Let's say that obviously because I play healer and DPS. Yes. Um, Tutorials are clear and development attributes are understandable. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that smart. I struggled with the tutorial. That like when you the tutorials are okay, but they're just gone. They're gone, and like you've had like 2 seconds to absorb this whole, this something very important, and you didn't pay attention to it. Yeah, good luck. You're gonna have to click around a bit for a couple of minutes. You'll get used to it like very quickly. But yeah, I think it needs more work, or maybe an option to play the tutorial again for the hard-headed people like me. I can clearly tell that leveling up is working. Yeah, yeah, leveling up is working. It's very nice leveling up, by the way. You do the story, you pretty much maxed out, or one level left to work through. So they release a bit of campaign. They increase the breakthrough, so you break through to the next level bracket, level range, and you'll do the campaign that they give you, and you'll be there. So like I was 55. I broke through, did the breakthrough to 56. Just click a button if you do the requirements, trials or whatever. Um, and then you're 56, and you do the campaign. And by the time I finished the campaign, I was 59. So yeah, 59, and then I had like a bit of side quests that from that campaign mission and stuff, which basically put me over. So yeah, just doing the story, it gives you the level, and it only took me a couple hours. Won't be days and days. You know what I mean? So you'll get back to the end game again, and yeah, now you have to go farm your gear again. But luckily, there's that arsenal, so you get to get some stats from all that leveled up gear. Because yeah, tuning all those pieces, and if you're the type of person where you're playing a lot and you're replacing pieces, going through all that upgrade materials, man, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. There are clear objectives for leveling up. Yes, yes, you need to get back to end game. You need to go farm your gear and fill up that next arsenal. What do you like most about the current development systems? Any suggestions on how we could improve it? We'd love to hear your feedback. Current development system. What do you guys think? Current development system. I like the development system. Um, there's a lot of shops selling upgrade materials, so you don't have to farm too heavily. I do wish I could life skill. They do teach you how to like mine and chop wood and all that stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't feel that prominent in the game. Like I don't know. I'd like to see more life skills. I guess you know what I mean. I like to see that being pushed forward a bit more. I think they kind of like they want to force you to do it, which is good. But like, if you can go farm some outpost, or maybe you're not in the mood, man. You just want to go get your pickaxe, your helmet, put on a nice tank top, a bottle of water, and you don't even have a string bag. You just have like a basket or something. I don't know, some bamboo basket, and just go out mine some rocks, man. Maybe some days you want to chill out and do that. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. But if you look around the menus, they do have an encyclopedia in the game, in game, so you can go through that, find out what you need to find out. So the information's there. But yeah, I want just like a life skill book. I just open it, click on it. I want to find some iron, click on iron. Uh, teleport to iron, hit iron, return to town, upgrade sword. Yeah, simpleton lifestyle. Um, so far, what's your overall impression of the outfit's appearances? Me, I don't really touch cosmetics in games, man. I need to work on that. Everyone's looking good out there, man. All the chicks are looking fly. You know what I mean? All the dudes are trying to show me up in dungeons and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I need to work on that. So I'm gonna say I'm quite satisfied with the pieces I have so far. I mean, I just got them from playing. I haven't really done any cosmetics hunting or anything like that. I found two pieces of cosmetics today actually. Don't know how that ended up in my bag. I just opened it and I'm like, what the hell? This is like a weapon skin and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. What's this so far? How willing would you be to purchase outfits? I'm not really someone to purchase outfits, but I do if it looks really good. You know what I mean? Like, looks really cool if it fits into my, play style, which is just mostly combat. So, like combat type things. I'm not going to be buying like a bathing suit or something like that, but some people do. You know what I mean? So, somewhat willing. Let's go there. Okay, says please rate the following aspects of outfits, appearances. They look really good. They look really good, and there's some you can get from like your factions. That's what I was looking for. The word factions. God, see, it comes back, huh? The brain switching on again. It'll go off soon. I've been talking a lot, for very long, but hopefully this stuff helps you guys. Yeah. So yeah, just let me know if unclear about anything. Surprised how much you pick up, grinding all the time. It's been what 20 something days since this game's been out. Hard playtime, I'd probably say about 6 to 10, man. Honestly, if I'm being really honest, playing less and less because of online content, but I do want to play it. I do want to PvP and like catching the PvP windows as well. It's really cool. Really hard to do as well. To be on when they're open. What's this overall aesthetics? Are they stylish, good looking? Yeah, they look good. They look good. They look good. The pricing, I'm gonna go neutral on that one. A variety of styles. Actually, it's a free game, guys. Just give them money, man. Just yeah. We can't complain about pricing. Yeah, it's a free game. It's like playing Skyrim, Dark Souls, um, like Call of Duty, PUBG. It's a combination of so many different games in one game. I mean, bro, just give them the money for the skins if you want, man. Just give them what they ask for. You don't. I mean, you don't have to buy it, but if you want to look that good, man, come on. What's this? Variety of styles. Yeah, there's loads of different styles. This game's too many. Just too many, man. I don't even look. I don't even look at what's there. There's so many. Let's have a quick look. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, get them if you like them. I would say yeah, support them, man. They do good work. It's a great game. Uh, hopefully, hoping to see a lot more as well. So far, how would you rate the monetization model? Yeah, I'm satisfied with it, man. Just buy skins if you want. Basically, that's it. It's not really pay to win, really. Do you know what I mean? You can swipe a bit. Uh, it's minor, man. It's minor. It's minor. I still wreck people, man. PvP day in day out, man. Boy, I laugh, man. I should I should like clip some of these videos, man. It's so funny with the umbrella because it stuns them as well. So it's like playing mind games. Like they know they can dodge it very easily because it's slow animation as well. So it also gives you time to dodge. But it's obviously just playing mind games. Like like he knows I'm gonna use it, but I'm like, do you know when I'm gonna use it? Are you gonna keep taking damage, or are you keep holding your skills back for it, or what are you gonna do? Um, what are your impressions to following various paid content optionals after learning about them? Experience paid content, outfit drawing, martial art effects, weapon appearances. Like it's cosmetics, man. Monthly pass, season pass, you get some stuff in there, which obviously you can use to upgrade your inner ways. They're like perks. Maybe some upgrade materials. Nothing you can't farm in game. Honestly, the only thing you're gonna be behind on is the inner ways. Um, but having them is already like, I mean, upgrading them is like the first level of upgrading them is like in solo mode +3 crits stuff like, you know what I mean? Like they've designed it away like the first level of upgrading it is not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend loads of money and upgrade this perk and then I'm gonna be 800 times stronger than everyone else. No, I'm gonna be stronger in solo mode. And when I go back to online mode, I don't have that 3%, but I'll have a great time playing because you're in solo mode about, let's say, 80% of the time, maybe even 90. So it makes sense giving you the upgrade there. So at least you improve 90% of your experience. But you're not gonna be running around. You're not gonna be thinking, oh, there's some guy who spent £2 million and he's gonna come here and one shot me. No, you don't have to worry about that. You'll be fine. Level 3, you'll get like generic upgrade, something in PvP or whatever. So you're okay there. You're okay. Don't worry about it. So yeah, if you want to push the level 3, that's what I'm saying. Like if you got money, push. Buy some stuff, push the level 3, get that extra boost. But it's I'm still gonna wreck you in PvP. Is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Until Monta is one of my guild leaders comes on and then he 20 nils me again. Anyway, well was it challenge or whatever? This guy's like grandmaster in a couple of days, bro. It's insane. Yeah, dude, 20 nilled me, man, in the guild hall. Luckily, it's in the guild hall. No one saw. Oh shit! Did I just put it on a YouTube video? Anyway, yeah. I had something in my eye. And yeah, he kept coming at me, and I ended up losing 20 times. Anyway, what's this outfit drawing? Um, yeah, I'm satisfied. These are all cosmetic stuff, weapon appearance, accessories, monthly pass. Monthly passes, season passes, all good, man. All good. Good value. It's cheap as well. It's like, well, obviously in the UK, it's under 20 quid. So that's not breaking the bank. It's good. Battle pass mounts. The mounts are pretty cool. The mounts are hilarious. I've seen some videos of the mounts, man. The mounts are hilarious, man. Oh my god, it's like so this guy gets like a tiger mount, right? So he thinks he's gonna jump on a tiger and start riding the tiger. So he like goes up to the tiger now, puts out the mount, goes up to the tiger. I guess what, the tiger just gets angry and starts chasing him, and that's your mount. So you're running super fast across the map with a tiger behind you, and that's the equivalent to you being mounted, yeah. As if you're gonna ride a tiger. That's hilarious. Alright, multiple choice. Which of the following server launch events have you participated in? A Warrior's Journey 7-day event that grants matching Zhengyan appearance. Oh yeah, I got that appearance. Is that what that was? 7-day journey. Oh crap! See, just remember I'm telling you, I'm like seeing cosmetic stuff turning up in my bag. This is one of them. That's like your uncle, I believe. Yeah, that's your uncle. In the game, Path of the Strong level tutorial grant humble hero set. What is this? Why haven't I not got this? I need to have a look at this. Maybe I do have it. I have a monk one. Is that the monk one? I get like a bald monk one as well. Full set as well. Full outfit, hairstyle, which is just being bald, really. I changed the hairstyle. I did it for a bit. It looked kind of weird, man. I was like a cheap version of Ang. Because I can't do the dyes and stuff like that. It's like the outfit looks good. I'm still wearing the outfit today, so I'm not lying. I'm still wearing the outfit. I changed the hairstyle, but yeah, I just couldn't quite look like Aang from Avatar: Last Airbender, so I just changed the hairstyle. Wanderers like multiplayer mode guide. Oh yeah, so special avatar first. I haven't even looked at this. So yeah, this is like the multiplayer mode where you do like boss fights, raids, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, special avatar for that. I didn't know that. I need to look at that. I've done it every week. Uh, yeah, I was over geared, man. Up to about 51. Now I'm still doing my 56 gear. You get to level 60, but the breakthrough for the gear is at 61, which we're not there yet. So right now the best gear is 56. 56 to put them on. I know your Django. What's this? Beginner guide to peripherals gameplay. I don't know what the hell this is. These are events and stuff. I've done some of these events without even realize I'm doing them. You just play and you'll get them done, which is good. Which means you're not gonna like grind a story. Now I'm gonna have to do some quests again to get this done. Yeah, you're doing a story. It's contributing to every part of the game. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've gotten some of these outfits without even realizing I was actually getting them. I was just playing the game, doing the story. Get my weapon, PvPing. You know what I mean? Just collecting shit, whatever. Which is pretty cool. So you don't end up having to go grind some side quests for 800 hours to get something you contribute. Maybe you won't get the whole thing, but 20% something is better than 100% of nothing. Which of the following events? All of them, pretty much. How satisfied are you with the following events? I got the outfits. I'm pretty satisfied. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. What whirlwinds meet? Where winds meet content do you like to watch? What whirlwinds meet content do you like to watch, or would you like to see in the future? As a fellow content creator out there, part of the content creator Discord, there's some killer shit in there. You guys have seen it all over YouTube and everything. There's some good stuff in there, man. What do we like to watch? I like to watch the PvP videos. I want the fist weapon that's coming out, man. Bro, the fist weapon. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You should watch it. Look that up. Fist weapon. I think it just came out in Asian servers, so have a look at that. What do I like to see? I would say watch the stuff you don't get around to do a lot. So you can, when next time you go in looking for something to do, you have that. Gameplay related jokes and memes. That's hilarious. Yeah, red letters. I'll say that again. Demos of game features and actual gameplay. Yeah, game clips. What's this crossovers on the IP? This is pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna give us this data. Concept animation with high quality game graphics, in-game lore, monsters, plots, explanations. I like those. Strategy guides, player tutorials, live action stories, demos of game features and actual gameplay, like the fist weapon. Game clips edited to background music. Crossover with other popular IP. Showcase of game themed concept art. Showcase of in-game perks, rare rewards. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if this is real or not, but apparently there's an NPC I spoke to randomly. He's on a waterfall somewhere. I'm still trying to find out where this guy is. There's some locations online I've checked. I can't see him there anymore. But yeah, he basically says he's gonna give you a legendary weapon for a good price, and there's like a whole Reddit thread of people collecting these coins. They're like these rare coins. There's 16 of them, and they've been sharing the locations. I think they're up to about 12 of them now. People found. They still haven't found the other four to this day. Apparently, once you give them all 16 badges from all the places, once you become a Pokemon master or a coin master, uh, yeah, he'll give you a legendary weapon. And some people say it's a scam. There's a lot of talks about that. Some people say it's a scam because I don't know if anyone's completed it, but there's a whole Reddit thread which says it has been. So I'm sure someone would have updated that if it was. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get on that as well. It's part of my sect as well. So sect is your faction. Yeah. So I need to get on that. I think I have some of them already. You just get them by playing, and you can go Look for the rest if you want. Select up to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Showcase game theme concept art. Concept animation. Yeah, I'll say concept animation simply because I like to see the combat stuff that they're working on and what they're gonna add. It's pretty cool. What's your gender? No, obviously, you don't need to know this information. Do you have any other feedback or suggestions about Where Winds Meet? Feel free to share anything on your mind. Okay. Feedback suggestions. Like I said, more online or multiplayer content because you've done great stuff so far. I mean, I wrote a lot about like controls, the controller, and all that stuff back in the previous survey, so I don't want to do it in this one again. We need some work on the controllers. I'm like even in cause like PvP, I'm looking to even switch to mouse and keyboard right now because I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm not getting buttons off. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Could just be my connection. I'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, controller needs work. Yeah, on PC, anyway. I don't know about console. Would you like to take part in post-server discussion? Yes, I would. So would, yeah. Yeah, we could put that up on the channel as well, so you guys can see that. Yeah, let's leave my. Yeah. So that's. Yes, obviously, yeah. Hit me up with Dre Feats, man. Um. There we go. Yeah, hit me up, man. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Yeah, what's this? Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Anytime. Oh, look. A bit of currency as well. Oh, man. It was worth all that talking, man. There's another one. I'm going to do that one tomorrow for you guys. So you guys can watch and, you can comment. Let me know your thoughts on what you think about that kind of stuff. Just going through the feedback. The good thing about the feedback is I find it jogs your memory about a lot of the experiences you've had in the game. So, it's easier. It's easier to talk about a lot of this stuff, and it'll jog your memory. And if you guys can share your experience, we'll share our experience. You share your experience, and yeah, we'll improve the game we love, and we'll have more fun and. I'll start releasing some PvP videos as well, so we can, we can see me murk some people. Yeah. If you're better than me, just leave me alone. Yeah, just if you see my name, just exit the game. Give me that free win. Thank you. Don't say anything. Cheers. All right. Oi, 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 oi.